What's up, guys? XG Chronic back at again once again. We got another amazing video, and today we gotta talk about this. Anyway, man, a lot of the community is gonna be very unhappy about this, and when I mean a lot, I mean very little, as in the Cheese Party community. Cause oh my gosh, they finally did it, and I'm so happy it's being done. They are nerfing for hires, and I hear a lot of praise already. Like, I've already made this video, and I'm hearing a lot of people just yelling out, yes. Anyway, yeah, for hires getting a very big nerf, and that nerf isn't really, too helpful for them. Because, if you don't know what it's doing, it's semi-limiting marksman, as in, you can't run econ in that deck unless you want to run one marksman, and you can only run two marksmen overall. I mean, honestly, that kind of makes it hard for someone. But, there's also a very good nerf, and it's called Hero, the main guy for any for hire deck these days, is getting limited to 1. And honestly, I think this is the first 1 limited card. No, it's not the first. But there's very few 1 limited cards, Like, honestly. But man, oh my gosh, I cannot wait till this update drops. I think there is going to be a skill balance as well, which, what skill is it? What skill? It is the skill named. It's something to do with beatdowns. Oh yeah, it's the skill beatdown, who in my opinion is getting a nerf that really isn't deserved, because honestly I like the skill as is. But really, the skill won't be hindered with this update. It really won't. Like, I feel a lot of people are going to be extremely angry over, like, oh man, they're doing this to my favorite skill. But really, the skill gets nerfed, right? It's made to where it doesn't target all the monsters on your field, only a level 5 or higher. Yeah, I understand, oh man, half the decks run a whole bunch of level 4s, maybe a few level 5s so they can special summon it, but honestly, it's really just targeting for higher. Like, when you really think about it. Cause what's the only mandatory level 5 or higher monster in a for hire deck? Hero. Wiz is there, but Wiz is there for defense and negating spells. They usually use beatdown when they summon Hero to the field. Then they'll, like, special summon a whole bunch of others. They'll beat down and then in the duel. They can't exactly do that anymore. I don't know if you realize that. So, yeah. It's kind of really very specific on what they're targeting. And I really don't get why people are complaining about it. But, maybe I'm talking too soon. I mean, I've seen very few people, but you never know. Anyway, apart from that, so far, the duel looks like it's going pretty good. I already halved his life points. I'm really hoping to go for a direct attack eventually. Hope I draw into another, hopper, because I feel like he's going to start playing face downs. Okay, so Sanctuary deck. Alright, that's an attack, but I still have more attack than you. I guess he's going to take the damage. Guess he's gonna take the damage. I wouldn't, but he's taking the damage. Alright, so, if you don't know what kind of deck I'm running, if you haven't read the title yet, this is an Inzektor self-mill deck. And the reason I made a self-mill deck is not only because it's fun, but if you self-mill, it's kind of like playing Lightsworns, but they're union cards. Which are one thing I like. Union cards. I actually love union cards. I don't play them a lot because a lot of them aren't as viable as you think they might be, but honestly, running unions isn't bad. But anyway, obviously this is gonna be our first win, unless he can stop me and gain some life points. Alright, very easy win. I didn't know what they were trying to plan to do. I guess they're waiting for me to activate an effect or something, and they didn't have Sanctuary on the field at the time to stop me. Fairy Smile. That seems like more of a troll, in my opinion, to run Fairy Smile. Just imagine running Fairy Smile with a 30-card deck. Oh yeah. That'd be amazing right there. Alright, also, man, I can't believe I forgot about the most amazing thing to come out of this. The ticket event. Make sure you guys do it, because, there's free gems. There is no reason in the world you should say, oh man, I shouldn't do this. Because there's free gems there. There's no reason to complain. So, also, let's talk about this right quick, because, I got a little problem with Konami, and I don't know if a lot of people are gonna talk on this, but I got a lot of problems. Mainly with the events that they kind of throw into the game because they know they don't have anything else they can really do until like a next big update. But these events are very lackluster. I mean, the Chaz, I'm glad he's coming back. I'm glad he's bringing back level 10. But why would you bring Ojama cards? I mean, I know there's like a lot of Ojama players, but half of those cards that they showed, as in like literally, I don't think it was both of them. I think one of them was literally from the anime alone, just anime. And I'm like, why would you even try to do that? There is no reason to do that. Why, you ask? Because it just doesn't do anything. Like, okay, you may not, I may be a little bit confusing on this, but all I'm saying, if you want to run an event and run it good, add something useful, add something new, add something that can either add to the meta or completely reverse the meta, as in make something kind of like that forbidden spell or whatever, forbidden or whatever, wherever that card was, something like that. Alright, so I'm just gonna add, gonna add this to my hand. Gonna add this to my hand right here. Right here. I don't know what that does. Oh, he's sending cards to graveyard. Alright, he's gonna attack me. Let's battle. Okay. So we're gonna be going against psychics. But yeah, I'm not very happy with that with the new event. Feels like they didn't even really try with that. Yeah, you know, it really bothers me. I'm just saying. He's gonna floodgate it. I'm okay with that. As long as he can't knock it off field, I really don't care. Plus, I just bring him out of graveyard every turn. Alright, now he's gonna knock it off. Yeah, dang it. You idiot. You need to start paying attention to how much attack or defense monsters have before you just randomly pop a trap card. Alright. Ant. Let's talk right quick. Me and Ant are about to have a little talk. We're about to put him in right here. Gonna activate this. Gonna go ahead and do this. Good thing is, I don't just have Mantis, so I'm not gonna throw away my Giga. I'm gonna put Cricket on him, so I can do some piercing damage, just in case he runs some defense monsters. And I'm gonna attack that monster. Unless he's gonna stop it. Okay, he doesn't stop it. What is that face down? Oh man, if they gave me multiple attacks with this monster, that'd just be amazing. Alright, so he might have an Econ, and if he does, I lost the duel. I'm gonna hate that he's gonna be using Econ to finish the duel off, if it is true though. What I'm hoping is that he attacks with this monster, thinks he can blow it up, and just hurts himself. You remove like 1 second monster graveyard. Have his monster gain. Okay, so he's just gonna try to attack me. Nope, so next monster you do will get destroyed. He's gonna attack with wind up, obviously. That's the only card he can really waste. Oh, he isn't gonna waste that card. Very, very, very surprising. Alright, actually, let's check and see what I have in here. Alright, so I have Giga and Ant. That's the only two I have. I'm gonna set this face down. Hopefully I can self-mill into something that's actually very useful. But for now, I'm gonna go ahead and do this. Let's go ahead and put Ant back on field. I think... Is the duel log still up? Can I check the duel log? Okay, so... Let's go back to where he attacked with this monster over here. Attack, destroys, but doesn't activate the effect, so... That effect's still there. I don't like that. Is he gonna stop the attack? No? Okay. Alright, so... He still has to do 2 attacks, and I should be able to survive. I'm just hoping this goes in my, I'm hoping this goes how I want it to be. Boom. Gonna go ahead and self-mill that. He's just gonna constantly gain attack. Oh my god. Okay. Honestly, this is an interesting deck. I like it. I like the idea of it. He's gonna battle. He's gonna battle. And it's not gonna work. Okay, so I can end the duel. If this works out the way I want it to. If it doesn't, oh boy, I'm screwed. So I sent another cricket, and I have another ant. I sent another grasshopper, which is good. So let's hope it goes the way I want it to, because if it does, I have won. Huh, I could even out the attack. I'm not gonna do that. Alright. Let's hope. Let's hope this goes through. Because if it does, if it can go through and he can't stop me, I win the duel. No! God dang it, he stopped me. The one card I didn't expect. Wall of Disruption. Well, that's our first loss to Wall of Disruption and a very interesting deck. Oh yeah, if you weren't gaining life points, I'd win this duel. Alright, but honestly, hey, this is pretty interesting deck. I didn't expect it. The one thing I can say is that this sending a card to the graveyard skill is kind of annoying, I'm just saying. I'm not saying that it needs a nerf, but it needs a nerf because I can't win against it. That's how I feel like a lot of people are about skills at this point. Man, Beatdown really didn't deserve that debuff, that nerf, but I can understand the reasoning. And honestly, it really doesn't affect me that much, because half the time I'm going to have more than just level 4s on my field. Alright, so we got a win, we got a loss, and hopefully we'll get another win. We lost to Stan the man. Alright, so let's see who we're going against. Game, can you load? Can you please load? But yeah, man, I cannot believe they're finally going to nerf on for hire. You know, that's the one we knew it was coming. Any normal person, any average player of Duel Links knew that nerf was coming. They just didn't know to what extent or when it would happen, and so far it's looking pretty pleasing. Alright, so let's see, we're going to get some Bandit Keith. Hopefully not a Spellbook deck. Don't know why I would say Spellbook, but I just feel like it's going to be Spellbook. Okay, internet connection? Nah, we're not doing this. No connection error here, okay? We don't play this game. Alright, nice. I got Cricket first turn. And I got an Ant. Now, I don't know which one I want. I don't know if I want Ant or Cricket. Oh, who cares? I'm just gonna put Cricket. Why? Piercing damage. Who doesn't love some piercing damage and add that extra 800? Which, this is a very staple card in my opinion, you know, that 800 plus attack, plus you get to add a monster back to your hand. Just amazing. So let's see what he does. Is he going to activate his Wall Disruption, or whatever that card is, first turn? I got a pretty decent amount of defense. I got Wall Disruption just in case. What you gonna do? Oh, so you're just gonna take the full-on damage. Very smart of you. Very smart. I think this is this Gigaplant? Is it? You gonna do something? You gonna end your turn? You gonna, surrender? Or are you gonna summon a monster to the field? Because I'm kind of wondering. Alright, yep, this guy, I feel like he's just rethinking what he did, and he's like, I really should have used that card. Yeah, he's running Gigaplant. Nice. Unless he's not running Gigaplant, it's just a full-on Sylvan deck. Alright, what are you tributing to? A big guy. Okay, now what are you gonna do? Are you gonna activate that effect? Okay, he's gonna activate the effect. I feel like he's gonna... That is pure luck, and that should not exist. In what world? Are you serious? What? No, there is no possible way. There is no one that lucky. Literally. Oh my gosh. Okay, you know what? You know what? I'm not gonna be mad. I'm not gonna be mad at it. You know what? You got it. You did it. It's done. But it ain't over yet. Unless you can summon another monster and literally end the duel or something like that. In that case, I lost. Watch, just because it's gonna be a shroom or something like that, the one that can destroy a face down spell or trap. If so, and I just lost to Sylvan, I'm gonna be mad. Alright, another big guy. Gonna add Earwig to my hand. I would keep him in the grave, but I really don't trust that I'm gonna draw into a good monster. Alright, so what you doing? What you doing? What you doing? Nothing much. Alright, he's gonna battle. I really want a Wall of Diet. I think I'm gonna wait though. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait. Alright, Hopper. Hopper. Hoppier. Hmm. Okay. Actually, I can do this. I can do this. Boom, boom. Boom. And I am going to end my turn. Alright, so let's see. If you don't know what I'm doing, I'm trying to get Ant into the graveyard. And possibly this card, if possible. Depending on, if I can stop him from attacking. Oh yeah, I should have this. I should have this right here. But once this card goes to the graveyard, I'm literally going to discard Ant for the 2000 from Cricket to equip it to Earwig, then equip him with Hopper. That way I can attack direct. Okay. Alright. Alright. And that's why I run Ant. I mean, it's just as simple as that. That's exactly why I run Ant. Ant is like a very good card. People are like, oh man, it has 200 attack, 600 defense, level 3. It stops your monster from being destroyed. What more could you ask for? It's like it's really like what is it? Noble Destiny? Destiny Shield? But just a very debuffed version of it. Very debuffed. Because it doesn't stay on field, it actually goes to graveyard after a first attack. Oh yeah, Ant. Not happening. No, no, no. We buddy will not be going through this. This is not happening. Alright. Oh, excavate as many cards as you want. I'm okay with it. We're both running a mill deck. And watch, he's gonna put Marsh Leaf back on top. I know he is. Or he's gonna put second, then we can draw and then excavate again. Or I think he can only change the top. I don't think he sends it back. Oh no, I'm getting attacked. Not really. Goodbye. Yeah, well, what happened to all that attack, man? What happened to all that ego? You gonna surrender? I feel like you're gonna surrender. Am I right? I'd surrender if I were you. This guy actually in this? Okay. Okay, we're dealing with a psychopath here, guys. We're dealing with a psychopath. You know what? Just because, let's do this. Ant, going to the graveyard. Sorry, buddy. Gonna equip you to him. Gonna equip you to him. And I'm gonna end the duel, because, I don't like where this is going. Yeah, you can Wall of D me, you can Econ me. Oh, he drained, okay. Oh, man. Oh, my God. Whew. Alright. Excavates another, yet another Marsh Leaf, somehow. Alright, so what are you doing? Nothing much, I'm guessing. Alright, so Snapdragon's effect should activate, you should be able to excavate. Alright, big guy. Not too worried. I think he's really just trying to hold on to Thread's head here. Like, he's hoping that everything kind of goes right for him. Alright, okay, let's see what my opponent does. He's going to switch the order of his deck. He's going to excavate with this guy. Oh, you know, I hate when it does that little glitch where you can just do this. It'll show, like, you can click on the opponent's monster and it'll show activate effect or something like that. Alright, so he did his last shuffle, his last chance of winning. And I don't think he got anything good. Honestly, at this point. Alright, so he's gonna excavate. Okay, you. Not too much, I'm guessing. And you're gonna excavate too. Oh my god, he got another marsh leaf. You can't be serious. No, nope, not doing it. Not doing it. No. He was grasping at threads. I should have just summoned a second monster and ended the duel. That was on me. That was on me right there. So we got 1 win, 2 losses so far. It's a very mixed. It's very mixed. I think I was using a Blue Eyes deck for the first 4 duels, and after that it was just a winning streak of what you call it? No, I was using Blue Eyes for I think the first 3, and it started from Bakura when I was running with when I was winning with Inzektors. We're gonna do his last duel. I'm gonna count this one as the last one, just because. Oh man, it's not looking good for us, guys. But I'm trying to at least even it out, so I can show you what I really want to show you what the deck can really do. Like getting a really good hand. I don't like all these bad hands where I just draw into nothing on monsters or drawing a water disruption over and over again. I'm trying not to lose because I don't want to get deranked back to gold 1. But honestly, if I want to, I can get up to gold 4 literally within a day or less. It's just that I don't really put forth the effort of doing a lot of ranked apart from getting the tickets, you know? It's more something for fun. I don't do it from a competitive standpoint. I only do that, like, toward the end of the season. Alright. So, yeah, that was a pretty easy win. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I guess I'll end it right. Not really, guys, like that. I don't understand what happened. He must have got a horrible hand, or I don't know what. I don't know what, but he saved me. And just because, I'm gonna push my luck. Because why not? Usually they say once you get, it's kind of like with, I guess gambling. It's like once you get it good, go home. Don't try it, you know? Don't risk it all, but you know what? I'm just gonna risk it all today because I feel like playing some Inzektors, and I really want a good win, you know? I really want to show you guys how good this deck is, how good it can be, and show you a really good hand if I eventually get it. But yeah, I'm going to count this as the very last duel, unless this guy DCs again at the beginning of the match. Middle of the match, I guess I'm okay with. Just not at the beginning. It's like 3 seconds tops of a duel. Alright, so Field of Warriors. So 30 card deck, 2 fusions. I'm actually wondering what he could be running. Alright, so first off, I'm going to just be playing it smart. I'm going to go ahead and summon this. Equip Ant. Not going to worry about too much. I think that's good. Also, if you guys are wondering, because I know you see a level, Beatdown does work with this deck. Hope you realize that. Like, if the card says 5 or higher, no matter if it's an augmented level, as in, you know, you put a level on it or put a level down on it, Beatdown will work on it, because it counts as a level 5, not level 4. Alright. I guess that's a reasonable card to use. Now, what are you going to do with that? Are you going to attack me? Okay, he's going to attack me. You know, I've been seeing a lot of people run Noble Knights. Is the meta going back toward Noble Knights now? Like, I've been seeing an obscene amount of people playing Noble Knights. I'm not used to this. Alright, I'm just going to keep equipping this. Honestly, I could have got the card off the field, but I really just should have done it. I should have got the card off the field. Too late now. Too late now. I should have really thought that through. But I did get 600 damage, plus I'm protected for next turn, so I guess that is okay. Oh, okay, volume. Thank you for just jumping up like that. Alright, what is my opponent trying to do here? I feel like he has Galatine somewhere in his hand, but he just refuses to use it. He's like, I can use Galatine, but it's not going to work in my favor. Oh, okay, what is he doing? Is he about to fuse? Is this guy about to fuse, or he's about to send a random freaking elemental hero? Okay, so he's about to fuse. Huh, okay, where are you fusing into? I have 3 copies of that card. I was supposed to make a deck on it a long time ago, and I never got around to it. This card right here. Oh my god, okay. This will be an interesting duel. That's all I'm gonna say. Alright. This guy has piqued my interest. Alright, he ended his turn, put a face down. I don't know what he could be running. But you know what? I feel like being a bad person today. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I'm not feeling like such a good person, you know? I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna attack him directly. Boom, gonna go ahead and attack him directly if you can't stop me. Oh yeah, I'm playing cheap today. Let's go, buddy. What you gonna do now? He's like, oh my god, this guy is serious. You gotta discard a card, man. What are you gonna discard? It's not working out for you. You're having some bad luck today. Yeah, I don't know what that face down could be. I feel like it's Gloria the Noble, honestly. But, okay, what is this guy running? He has a wind-up elemental hero, a noble knight, and a random dangerous machine. Why are you summoning so many monsters? Why is this guy summoning so many monsters? He's gonna add another poly to his hand. He's about to fusion. I don't understand. I really don't understand. What are you doing? Alright, clearly it's a noob. So, it sucks for me to have to do this to you, man. But I got a reputation to live up to. Being the noob destroyer in this game, and sorry, man. I just gotta end it, man. It's been nice knowing you. It's been a good duel, but it's all over now. Man, I hate to do that. The noobs, they die so young. But anyway, I think that's enough victories. I think that's enough matches. We got it pretty even. You can see what the deck can do. You can see how it can mess up sometimes, and sometimes you can get really screwed over by your opponent using wall disruption, which I'm still waiting to get limited because that card needs to be semi-limited. I used the card and I can see how overpowered it is. Okay, that card needs to be semi-limited. They should have done it a long time ago. They shouldn't even touch for hires. They should have just touched literally wall disruption, and I would have been happy. Even limiting that card to 1 would save a lot of people in Duel Links, in my opinion. Anyway, let's go ahead and talk about the deck. Let's go ahead and show you the cards, and tell you why I have so many copies of each of them, and why a few cards are there. You get the gist of it. It's the normal thing to do. Alright. If it would load. Game, come on, load. You know, honestly, this game, sometimes it loads not as fast as you want it to. Okay, so let's give you a rundown of why these cards are here, and why I think you should use this deck. Apart from Gigamantis, which I only have 1 copy of, sadly, but honestly, 1 copy is good enough for me. I don't want to have too many of them in the deck. This card not only lets you equip it to a monster by its own effect, as in you don't waste any of your other monster's effects, but once it's equipped, it gives 2,400 attack to whatever monster it's equipped to, as their base attack. As in, if you equip it to something with 500 or Ant with 200, it goes up to 2,400 and it stays there till this card gets destroyed. The other effect of this card, as in a third effect, which makes this like the best card, in my opinion, for this entire deck, in my opinion, is that You can target an Inzektor monster in your graveyard, being that, remember this, it does not work like this, it doesn't work like a few other cards. You have to have an Inzektor already in a graveyard to activate this effect. If this card gets destroyed and it sends an Inzektor to the graveyard at the same time, it's not going to activate at all. You have to have an Inzektor monster in the graveyard. Man, really? You have to have an Inzektor monster in the graveyard beforehand to activate this effect. Sadly. But honestly, it's still pretty good, and I say this is mandatory to run the deck. Just not at 3 copies, and I guess you could do 2 copies, but it doesn't work for me. Apart from that, I have my normal Manila monsters, you know, just the level 4s. Which Inzektor Hopper is one of them, mainly because of his base attack, being he has the highest base attack of all the level 4s in the Inzektor series, as we have in the game. Plus, honestly, his effect is pretty good, being that he can make you direct attack if he is equipped. Very good card for direct attacks. So you have a lot of versatility with this deck. Then we come over to Giga Cricket, which, this guy, run him. Run 3 copies of him. He's well worth in my opinion. Why? Like Mantis, you can equip him by his own effect. But this time, instead of having it be in the hand, it's from the graveyard. The only problem is you have to banish a monster, and I'll get to that in a minute. But man, this card does some good, especially being that it does piercing damage. Plus, it gives your monster 2,000 base attack. It's a really good card. I say run 3 of it. No less than 3. You could run 2, but it works better at 3 in my opinion. I understand if you don't want a lot of breaking, but honestly, you don't break too much with this deck. Apart from that, you're running Earwig mainly because he is a very good Inzektor monster. All of them have the same effect to equip a monster to them, but not all of them have the effect to give a monster 1,000 when it gets sent to the graveyard. Plus, it gives 1,000 extra attack to any monster, including itself. If you equip an Earwig to Earwig, it gives 1,000 attack. That means you're going to have a 2,000 attack monster, and once this card gets into graveyard while it's equipped, whatever monster on the field, that is on the field, gains 1,000 attack. So you just keep the attack, period. It's a really good card. Honestly, run it at 3. There's no reason to not run at 3. It's a level 4. It makes your life easier. Now, Ant, I was running at 3, but I took out a copy of him to add Gig, and it works much better. Don't run 3 of this guy. Just run 2. 2 at the most. 2 is mandatory in my opinion because you need the protection, and getting this guy first turn can save you in the long run. Honestly, all he does is just protect your monster. It's good. Use him. Getting over to this monster, I was running a beatdown version of this deck, and this is a good staple of it because he can give a monster 2 extra levels without having you waste a spell zone for him. Very good. He gives up 500 attack to any monster that's equipped to. It's a very slight boost, but he's really here for Cricket's effect because, like I said, Cricket, you have to banish one of your monsters in a graveyard to equip this from the graveyard to a monster on your field. Literally, just throw this guy in the graveyard and banish him. He doesn't really have that much other use in the deck. That's literally it. That's his only use. Sent to the graveyard and banished. Apart from that, like I said, you can run with beatdown. Now, getting to the spells, we have 2 Zexcaliburs. Now, this card is very good. Not only does it have the same effect as Gig, well, not to its extent, you can't special summon, but you can add an Inzektor monster of your choice to your hand, including the monster that it was equipped to. So, it's really good, plus it gives you extra 800 attack. Really good. Definitely need at least 2 copies. I wouldn't run it at 3, though. Even though I don't have 3, I still wouldn't run it at 3. Run it at 2. And Wall Disruption, just because it's Wall Disruption. You guys know what it does. You know how overpowered it is. It's good in almost any deck you put it in. But getting to the milling part of the deck, I'm running Needlebug because I was running Sorcerer for Lightsworn just because I could take out back row and also send 3 cards to the graveyard each turn. But honestly, just being able to send 5 cards is really good, and I say run Needle. It doesn't take up a monster space, which is the good part. It takes up a trap card, which you're not really running that many traps in this deck anyway. Because honestly, you could make a deck out of their trap card, but really it does not help you as much as you think it would. This card, if you're running a mill deck, run it there is no reason you shouldn't run this card if you run the mill deck unless you have a better idea than me. If so, leave it in the comment section below, that way people can know, especially if it works better than my current deck. But apart from that, sorry for the long video. I'm kidding. My videos are always long. That's how it is. It's gameplay commentary. Sorry, guys. But, yeah, this is the guide for the Inzektor self-mill. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys use the deck. And hopefully there's another video soon, which there will be. And I feel like going over to an older archetype because there's something I've been wanting to do. I just haven't had time because of all the updates. So, yeah. Something big is coming, and honestly, it might be pretty fun to use. I'll see you guys next time. Hopefully you did enjoy. If it's your first time seeing the channel, make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Make sure to like the video, share my video around, and also join my Discord if you want to, because we talk about Duel Links, and we talk about Duel Links. Join it. I'll see you guys next time.